Now, listen, you guys, it seems like lottery ticket is out there flourishing, okay? As she said, we're also going to be talking about Armon Wiggins versus the Barbs, as well as this entire Azealia Banks situations with Lil Nas. Pink Friday 2 is out there doing the things again on the charts. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about lottery ticket and the tour. Now, who amongst you is going around saying that a stage looks like a Tyler Perry movie? Oh my goodness, you guys are so mean. It seems like that got to lottery ticket because despite several claims that she's now flourishing, she finally admitted a little bit of defeat when it comes to her tour. Now, I like that people, always bring up budget. Oh my God, this female rapper doesn't have a huge budget. Oh my God, the girlies have got budget because they are putting out music videos, only for someone to come out here and perform on a stage that looks like she's acting some form of street theater. Okay, so anyway, let me just insert what lottery ticket had to say, and then I will catch you after that.
Hummus could have been show was a hummus, could have been worse, but hey baby, what can I do? Ooh, I got a hiccup. I did my job. Lighting, you getting cussed out. Ooh. Video, getting cussed out. Wardrobe, ooh, cussed out. Ooh, goodness, I got the hiccups. Hold on.
Well, there you heard Miss Flourishing talking about how she's going to try and rectify things and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section what you think about her tour, what you think about the stage and everything. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're also going to be talking about Armon Wiggins versus the Barbs. Now, you guys do know that recently Armon did crown himself the emperor of Gig City, which in my own opinion, I felt like that was not a thing because we all know that, well, it's not like he's a loyal fan like that. So here is where it gets twisted with Armon and me. Like, I get it. He's doing his job. He gives opinion. He does all of these things. It's okay. But like when you come out here claiming positions in somebody else's fan base and then you turn around and you act like, the opposite, of course, people are going to have questions. I feel like that's where the entire confusion is with Armon Wiggins. I don't think that these Barbs are saying, Armon, don't do your job, but I feel like they're saying, don't be coming into our fan base, claiming positions, placing yourself as a Barb, positioning yourself in spaces that are just Barb exclusive. So it seems like that's where the issue is with Armon Wiggins. So somebody said, so he initially tweeted and said, she really ain't have to eat the girls up like this. Hashtag Megan. And that was when Megan's, album came out. And he also said, Egg 2 ain't no MFH, okay? And then he tweeted, hashtag Megan. So some Barbs were not here for it. Another person said, just a flip flop. I'm sorry, he was just in Gig City hyping Nicki up, like gone for real. And then he responded and said, let's make something very clear. I don't give an F if I lived in Gig City. I'm not a stand page. I will and am allowed to listen and like whomever I want. Now, run tell that UMF got ish completely twisted. I have my own mind and pay my own bills. And again, just like any other commentary pages on YouTube, on social media, you're allowed to give your opinion. But I feel like when somebody is popping, he makes like a conscious effort to immerse himself, in the vibe, in the algorithm of that person, and overdoes the whole thing. For that time, he really does act like a fan. He doesn't act like somebody who's neutral and commenting. So I guess this is where the battle is with Armon Wiggins and a lot of these in a lot of Barbz is because of that. It's because he seems like an opportunist. Okay, there are several people that I would mention right now who talk about all of these girlies, and you can tell that they are being objective. You can tell that, they are not being biased, but you would never see them actively, participating in super fan behaviors of these girlies. So that's where the issue is. And now that the album is flopped, let's see for how long he's going to maintain his opinion that, well, the album is fire. I do feel like when the album came out, he really thought that's a new era that's about to start and it's going to be causing waves and things like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if next week, he realizes that the album is not going on anyway. There's no hype there. He will be singing a different tune. And the whole flip-flopping thing, it's because you overdo it. When somebody is winning, you're overdoing everything, and you don't act like somebody who's neutral. So that's why the fans get confused. The same thing happened with the Transformer. You were not being objective. When you were in good books with the Transformer, you were not being objective. And the people's problem lies there. Like, if you know that you like this person and your opinion is because you like that person, do it with your chest. That's the thing. Don't be out here saying that, well, this is non-biased commentary when we all know and we all can see bias. Like, it's just like me coming in here saying that, well, I'm not biased towards my favorite. That would be a blatant lie. There are moments that I know that probably I'm viewing this from a point of bias, and I will admit that. Okay, but anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Everybody is not stupid. When the Transformer thing happened, it doesn't have to be loud, but even now, how he reports on the Transformer is different from how he was reporting on the Transformer in 2020, 2021, and all these years after. So it doesn't have to be loud, but people are not slow. We can tell, we can see, even when the shade is very subtle. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Azealia Banks. So Azealia Banks is out there going back and forth with Lil Nas X, and I'm just like, this is something that I really did not see coming, okay? So she tweeted and said, Lil Nas really fell off so hard. Laugh my behind off. That lead to what? Oh my goodness. Swore she wants the tea. B has no bars. Ha 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 ha. And that's the thing about Azealia. Sometimes you can't even follow where all of this is coming from. Like, sometimes it's just so random. I guess she just wakes up and she decides, okay, today I'm coming in on this person, I'm going in hard on this person. And Lil Nas responded to that and said, Azealia, I could never make a hit song again, and you would still never in your behind stop selling chicken, sacrificing. Oh my God, boy, what you I can't even read all of that. Miserable life reach a 10th of my success. Love your music, by the way. And I'm just like, this amount of this type of read is something that I really was not expecting. And then she responded and said, you have no success, ninja. It's giving. Oh my God, back broke. Oh my, I can't continue reading these insults, you guys. But well, it was hectic, okay? And then she decided to resort to name calling, which I was like, okay, Azealia, I think you're now taking it a little bit far, okay? Because I don't even know where the animosity is coming from. It's like she wants to say whatever she wants to say about Lil Nas, but the moment that he responds, then, well, it's a problem. He's not supposed to do that. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this interaction. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, now, you guys do know that Bongo 2 has been running around replicating everything that Nicki Minaj has ever done, okay? And at this point, if you guys deny the weirdness of this, I don't know what is, okay? Stand stuff aside, regardless of who you stand, who you like, and who you dislike. You guys, at this point, I think it's high time we acknowledge that Bongo 2 really waits for Nicki Minaj to do things so that she can follow behind and do the same exact thing, hoping to get people talking, okay? Now, you guys, recently, you do know that Nicki Minaj did that Vogue thing, and she took a couple of pictures with Anna Wintour. Literally less than a week later, Bongo 2 was out there, and Fraudulent Nation was out there posting pictures of Bongo 2 with Anna Wintour. Nicki Minaj said that, well, there's going to be Pink Friday 3, and guess what? Bongo 2 ran out and said that, there's going to be Megan X 2. Nicki Minaj, and then now she's saying that there's going to be Megan X 3. Nicki Minaj decided to go on tour, Bongo 2, even without knowing that she doesn't have that much of a solid fan base, said that I'm also going on tour. Nicki Minaj is well loved in Europe, okay? So it makes sense for her to actually go and tour in Europe. What did Bongo 2 do? She ran to Europe, tried to have shows in Europe, which tragically tanked, okay? We're not even gonna start talking about the fashion, the hair, and how she decides, to pull up at some of these, shows, talk shows that Nicki Minaj attended, wearing the same exact thing or similar things. I don't know what this is about, but at this point, it's becoming weird, and it seems like Nicki Minaj is also seeing that. And she had a couple of things to say about that on Station Head, talking about how people don't have personalities. Like, it's a lot of female rappers out there that don't have personalities. And she also spoke about how you can idolize someone, how you can be inspired by someone without being them exactly, without copying them to the T. And she gave an example of herself and Lil Wayne, how Lil Wayne's work ethic inspired her, but you never saw her around talking like Lil Wayne and things like that. So I'm just gonna quickly insert that Station Head, you guys, and you hear what she had to say about that. And I would say that for her, she really is a strong woman, you guys. Like, literally, she is a strong woman, because the stunts that these girlies pull are very creepy. Imagine somebody going out to the doctor to get your entire face. That would leave me in the mental health institution. I'm not even going to lie to you, because that would be enough to drive me on the edge. Somebody pops out with your face, with your fashion, with everything about you, and then they claim they're better than you, and then the industry puts a stamp and say that, yes, you're better than the original one. We can make you better than the original one. That's scary. That is so scary, you guys. But let me just insert what Nicki had to say, and then I will catch you after that.
Let's fall back for a second into the sounds and the waves and the vibrations. Okay. Let's shift gears. Shift. Stick shift the ding-a-ling and ball like Yao Ming-a-ling. Okay, let's shift gears for a moment. Guys, so yes, yeah, what does this mean, right? If a person looks at a photo of you and then they get done up and tries with every muscle in their face, brain, head, aura, ears, eyes, and uses every muscle in their whole afterlife body, this body, the first body, to make the face that you made in the photo. While, you know what I noticed? Have y'all ever noticed this, y'all? Do y'all know anybody who, like, you've always known them one way, and then you could see that they adopt someone's personality, and then even in the photos it starts giving an energy of someone else. Have you guys ever seen someone do that? Like know personally someone that has done that before. It's so weird. Oh, okay, universe loves you. Oh, it's a purposeful thing they trying to. See, the thing is, some of these things that every time I've ever seen these things throughout the years, the it's not only wearing something that would make a person think a photo is similar, because you could wear like the same thing and give off a completely different energy. Models do it all the time. Because it's kind of like their own signature, something that comes out of that same exact outfit. And so that makes like that's like understandable when people, but what would make you try to make the same facial expression to the point where it's like to the point where it goes beyond even the facial expression and becomes something more like trying to be the person in the photo, like, and y'all cannot tell me that y'all think this is only like a celebrity thing that only celebrities deal with. Y'all have to have known people that have like that y'all notice this around you. And what do y'all do? Have y'all ever Boise 24 is obsession? It's definitely obsession, but I'm trying to figure out why would you want to do it, you know? Um mm. Big Q to Don said somewhere down the line they became misguided and lost themselves. I 1,000% agree with that. With certain situations, I think that was a dope um idea. Oh. Not your ex said they're just trying to find any piece of identity. Um, and let me tell you, C. Marie 14 said no self awareness. But I guess, right, Manny 816 said, I want to be like you when it comes to dedication to my craft. Just like I wanted to be like Wayne when it came to work ethic, you know? Um, and so that makes sense because we all, everyone, when we see someone doing well, especially if it's in something that we want to do, we think to ourselves, "Oh wow, I want to be like that." And when we're saying like that, we really meaning work ethic or something in the category of like work ethic and shit like that. I never knew people be really thinking I want to be that. Like, but then the personality switches is what I is what I think is the scariest. Cause I saw a photo and the person was not just making a the same pose. It was like trying to channel the perch. You like, why would you want to channel another person in a photo? Like, word, right, Barbie? Nicki Minaj face said lack of confidence. Yeah, I've done one time, right? I started I started making a note, like, or just of the things I post. Cause you know, I don't know if you can track your like what you've posted on IG story, but I don't know if you can yet. So of course, if you go back to your Instagram feeds, you can see when when a photo was posted, right? Oh, Sparty 1992 said you can. Thank you, Dracula Forever. Dracula Forever said you worked for what you got and started from the bottom and worked your way up to the top. I will forever love you, Nikki. I love you too, sweetheart. Okay, they said you could go to the archives, right? Um, so quite often I'll put something there in my Instagram stories, right? Sometimes I almost think that like when Papa Bear was looking through, had the scarf on his head, and he was walking, and he really was thinking me and Zoo couldn't see him, and then was like, "Mommy," um, like sometimes I'll be wanting to know if people know other people can see them, like it's crazy. Uh-uh. Kena said, Nikki, go on a break till I get back from 7 to 11. Why? So you have something to say to me, man? Because for you to disrupt the class with any of your demands,
Hello?
who you calling hello? Excuse me?
Nick, I said 7-Eleven.
I said, why is you making demands in the courts?
Cause the Wi-Fi messing up outside.
And what time is it now where you at?
It is 8:25.
And you want me to talk from 7 to 11? What you mean?
No, I said till I get back from 7-Eleven.
So start at 11 p.m. at night talking to y'all?
No, the store, 7-Eleven.
Oh. Somebody in the comments talking about the gas station, Nikki. Chill. It's not only a gas. Anyway, Bobby Tyler said Nikki's fried. No, it's not that. I said it's the way she wrote it. All right, well, go ahead on. Be safe, be careful, okay? Come back on after you get your. What you getting from 7-Eleven?
Oh no, I might get pizza.
Can you get me a beef jerky?
Beef jerky.
Yeah.
What is that? Like from the pack?
Oh, see now, I don't know what 7-Eleven is, and you don't know what beef jerky is. Goodbye, Key. Nah, okay, thank you. Uh-uh. Oh, a Slim Jim. I should have said Lower Bay. Okay. Step into Slim Jim. How do y'all be so fast with the freaking gifts? I don't like how I choose them more buying without it, so thank you and sit down. Thank you, sir. Ew, the teriyaki ones are good. Ew. 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 Oh, I am Minaj's Sweden one. Why would I ever, ever, ever? My darling, what? No. This is not about my Barbs. I love you so much. More than you'll ever know. Ari, talking about, did you mean beef stick? Huh? Dominica 98 said, Nikki, you ain't been to a 7-Eleven in how long? I've been to the 7-Eleven because, just like she said, when you go into the gas station, sometimes you might have to stop to the 7-Eleven. What's the problem? What is the issue? Don't try to rewrite. Don't try to rewrite my history of memes. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on. Happy birthday, Lonnie.